And to think, a month later after the last recording set you just saw, I'm back here again. Hey folks, SeraphTearZ here. And months later, after I did the normal mode of Super Devil Sisters, and now that A2 and BXT is done, I'm back, finally. I guess since I did normal mode, I guess I'll go in hard mode this time around, so we gave Demo all the, yeah, sorry, it's like, I woke up way too early today. We gave Demo a lot of screen time last time, so you know what? Against my better judgment, let's go into hard mode as Iris. Why? Because why not? I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? I guarantee you, I am probably gonna regret this. Oh, you're still here. You want to play a new version of your journey? A second quest, you might say. Whatever, be my guest. Sure. I don't mind the idea of a second quest. Not that I ever beat that game, but okay. Please don't tell me please don't tell me there's no Kaizo antics in here. Please don't tell me. This is gonna feel a little bit weird without the appropriate tools of destruction at my disposal. But I did say I'd be giving Iris some screen time, so hard mode using Iris it is. Hello. Well, it's starting off straightforward enough. I'm just worried about how the later worlds are gonna get. And for good reason, too. And I also find it funny that... Ow! I find it funny that by the time I finished up A2 and BXT, I basically lost a grand total of 500 lives on A2 and BXT. And the 13 from the normal mode of Super Devil Sisters is clearly right there. Just to remind me of the difference of lives lost. But hey, whatever. Not the best start I could hope for, but I'm going to hope that I'm going to survive this just fine. Cave level. Cool. This was the worst idea in the world. This was definitely the worst idea in the world. Wow. Now, while I am tempted again to go after warps, against my better judgment again, I'm going to deny myself the idea of using warps, if only to see all the levels. Also, wow, there's like virtually no power-ups here. I am worried. I probably should have picked Demo. If only cause mobility and speed are extremely valuable in platformers. But hey, jump height is nice too. You never know. Maybe it'll help me. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing all of this in one sitting. I'm going to assume it's short enough to where I can, so I'll be doing it as such. And for once, the house is actually quiet. The house and the neighborhood, so I don't have to worry so much about, what is it? I don't have to worry so much about, having any of my recordings ruined for one reason or another. So far, we are having a fairly steady start. Fairly steady. It would make me feel a little better if there were power-ups, but one thing at a time, I guess. Let's actually survive first. But having power-ups does line up with me surviving. It would make me feel better. And bonus room. Why does this make me think of Donkey Kong Country? Oh well. As much as I hate to admit it, I think I'm gonna have to collect as many coins as I can along the way, if only because it's probably one of the only few ways I'm ever gonna be able to get lives. Well, I won't be hellbent in getting all of them, but I'll at least try to get as many as I can. Within reason. As long as it doesn't dictate that I die to get them, I think I'll be alright. Cause, fantastic. Cause, the game is not gonna be cutting me any favors now that we're in hard mode, so... As you can clearly see, the game is definitely not gonna be cutting me any favors. Which is fine. It is a video game. And I'm exceedingly curious to see how, the Talkhouse did this in, hard mode. Oh, hi. Oh, are you kidding me? You mean to say I skipped that one? Of course. Of course, of course. Of course it had to be that. Oh well. I know the banana snake's over there, so... Sure. Motherfucker. Placement is amazing. That and my skills, quote unquote, are currently quite debilitated due to tiredness, so I'm going to hope I can get through this just fine. It should be cool. Wouldn't be the first time I've played video games not feeling completely myself, right? And besides, where's the fun in, well, no, that's a terrible argument, I'm sorry. I was about to say, where's the fun in playing video games when you're completely aware of things? Nah, no, actually that's a terrible argument. There are some games where you absolutely need to have that awareness. This probably being one of them. Okay, that's... safe? As safe can get. Jeez. I wonder when I'm gonna get a game over. You know what? That's probably gonna happen. Now that I've said it, I'm probably gonna get a game over at some point or another. I just hope the game will let me continue where I game overed. If that is the case. Well, at least World 1 is remotely merciful. Thank you, player character, but our thing is in another stuff. Calliope, you're not even trying anymore. It's just, you're not even trying anymore. Come on, at least get in the character. Oh well, Calliope seems to be quite the silly gal, so I guess it can't be helped. What is going on here? Power up, please? No? Okay. Ooh, boy. Ooh, double boy. What am I looking at here? These are some fairly brave jumps you gotta make. And this is what, World 2? This is a... Oh god, really? Well, it wouldn't be hard mode if it was easy to get power-ups. So, all things considered, the game is within reasonable actings of what it should be doing. Being hard. No, not in that fashion, you sicko. Or am I the only one thinking that? I'm probably the only one thinking that. Please don't kill me. Can I have what appears to be a power-up? No, not quite. Hidden? 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 Well, there was something hidden, but not what I wanted. Halfway there. Halfway there. There we go. So far, we're making some steady progress forward. So, let's see how far I can get in one go. Ooh, the piano again. Ah, it's been forever since I heard this. I kinda wanna stay here now. Except, that would be boring for you guys to just see me swim around while I listen to music that I like. So, I'm gonna refrain from that. Oh. 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 Excuse me. Excuse me. I hope my microphone didn't catch that. Sorry. And that seems to have killed me. For not paying attention. Oh hey, I get control over Iris now. Sneeze death. Sneeze death. Sorry. Can't be helped. I think I might have caught something too. Father's been a little sick lately, so... That and the house has been a little overly crowded due to our other relatives having moved in. It's not very pleasant. It's definitely been a subject of worry for me, if only because I can't do recordings at my usual times as a result. But I'll try to. Well, trying to. Although, at the very least, it does feel great to be able to do some recordings again, whenever I can. Not gonna lie, I was still basically grasping at straws for like a good week or two, trying to figure out what to do a recording of next and what would be really fun for me to do. But I had a lot of trouble figuring out what to do. Up until I realized, oh hey, I still didn't upload my Superb Demo Sisters. I should go do that. And after doing that, I realized, well, this is really fun. I've yet to even do the hard mode, so you know what? Why not? Let's make it another Talkhouse production, or, yeah, make it another let's see what the Talkhouse did kind of recording set. Because I'm curious. I'm not risking it. Always curious to see what kinds of things come out of the Talkhouse. If you guys have been... If those of you who actually watch my stuff have been wondering what I've been up to as of late, you probably don't want to know. In terms of video games, you probably don't want to know. It's not all that interesting, trust me. Well, it depends who you are. I could mention what it is, but... You know what? It doesn't really all... doesn't really matter anyway. Maybe I'll... give a hint on that later, or a show on it. Or maybe I won't. Depends how I feel at the time. Of looking over these and cutting out footage, if necessary. I get the feeling for this I'm probably not even going to be cutting out footage anyways. I mean... if everything is still made in a way of Super Mario... Mario Brothers 1... all these... basically this whole thing should be able to be done in one sitting. Granted, I have the applicable enough amount of platforming prowess to take care of it. But we shall see. Oh my god! Really? I can't believe I wasn't paying attention. Then again, when was that ever a thing? Or when was that ever not a thing? I always have moments of paying attention and not paying attention. Go away. You too. I'm really glad I have this. This will make things mildly less painful, I guess. Ah, right, that makes me think. I'm gonna toss this out there. Well, I'm not really interested in showing people what I've been playing and stuck on playing for the past several... Nah, more like 2 weeks roughly. Just to occupy time. In between stuff. But, I'm probably gonna at least release this episode a little after sometime I record this. Depends. But, granted this is actually released before said release date. I should ask out of curiosity. I do seem to remember at the end of this month. Dang it, I should have put this in words before this. At the end of this month, there's actually going to be a... Oops, forgot to talk to you. Oopsie. At the end of this month, there's going to be a release for Terraria, an update. So, I've been thinking in the back of my head, well, I could just play that normally. you know, just see the new release, yada yada yada, and just play it casually at my own pace. Or I could probably just record my first impressions and playing through of the expansion and just see how that goes. If anyone's curious to see that, let me know. I don't mind the idea of recording through it, but you'll just have to excuse me. I'm very, very particular when I play Terraria. Particular as in, I sit on a lot of resources. And I'm very, very... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm very hellbent when it comes to rare items. If there's something that catches my eye, I'm likely to go hellbent on it. But, you know, that's neither here nor there, so, hard 3, 1, mode. I should probably collect more of these, shouldn't I? Well, too late for that now, so goodbye! Hard 3, 1. Oh god! Perfect shot. You joke. That was kinda magical, but at the same time, a little bit more on the why did I even let that happen? Let that happen. Blech. English not working today. But yeah, I have been debating recording stuff for Terraria later, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem like something that would roll very well if I was the one recording it. Just not really. And besides, whenever I do these recording projects, it's more fun for me to do things that are not within my usual norm. Like, I do love platformers, but I don't play them often. Now that I think about it, I have yet to beat La Mulana, actually. I did pick that up back during last year's Steam sale, the La Mulana remake. Played for maybe like an hour, and then I got hopelessly lost. But I guess that's what happens when you're an archaeologist, right? I don't know. Basically, I have a few options of what I could probably do on camera for the fun of it, but I oftentimes find myself feeling wishy-washy. A part of me would prefer not to do something blind. Well, not something extensive, anyway. Minus certain Talkhouse productions. And another part of me has been debating on doing stuff that I have played before and would like to actually show. I don't know. If anyone out there is curious, which would ye, out of opinion, curiosity, which would you guys prefer to see? Something I would like to talk about and see that I actually know about, or just whatever? I'm going to assume it's more or whatever, and then I'm just gonna go just roll along with that. Let's see, we're in World 3-2 now. So far, we are going through just fine. Is there something there? That coin was suspiciously in a spot where I assumed there might be something. Oh boy. Having fireballs is extremely beneficial. If there's anything looking over the normal mode run I did for Superb Devil Sisters, I've noticed just having fireballs for as long as you possibly can is extremely beneficial. It's great. Much like the old Mario Brothers games, unless you were like me back as a kid, I kept trying to fireball things that couldn't be fireballed. But hey, such is the thing when we were, you know, young video gamers, right? Right? I hope. Well, I guess to be fair, the earliest time I played video games in my lifetime was actually when I was still in diapers. Somewhat. At least able to walk. I was at least able to walk, but still wearing diapers at the time. Oh god, really? I still have yet to figure out how those mushrooms choose their pathing. Not too sure. I can't tell if they try to go where you're facing or where you're not facing. It's been a little while, so I don't know precisely. Why am I even doing this? We could probably go up there. I mean, I'm using Iris and not Demo, so my jumping prowess has been leveled up to a good set of skill due to it being Iris. So when it comes to vertical movement, Iris is pretty good. Well, very good actually. Quantum physics, man. Okay. Well, so far I've gotten through a good portion of the game. Like what, 1/3 of it? Maybe less? No power up there, huh? Here? Yeah, I'm going to assume that the mushroom actually goes towards, where you're not looking. I'm gonna have to look at the back footage on that last one. Something? Something? No? Okay. As you wish, game. As you wish. Whoa, give me a minute here. Ooh, yuck. That looks unsafe. That looks very unsafe. In fact, this looks hilariously dangerous. Please don't tell me I'm gonna have a firebar maze to go through at some point. Oh, I hate you, Bowser. Well, no, you're sorry. I'm coercing. I'm insulting the wrong person. Turtle thing. After all, this is snake fire, not turtle fire. They're totally two different things. I mean, look at that. Snake fire is clearly poisonous, whereas turtle fire is mostly of the burning quality. Goodbye. Hello. Yo, gnarly rescue player character, but your junk be elsewhere, bro. Oh, now I feel even worse that I didn't even get a chance to see what the second world said. So what? They all have like different personalities? Shoot. Okay, well, I'll probably have to find out at a later time. Dr. Shemp, 441. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut this one off here for now, and then we'll continue in the next part. Sound good? This is SeraphTearZ. See you folks in the next part. Don't worry, this is all technically in one sitting, unless something happens, so it'll be fine.